Good evening, everyone. I'm not going to be on here long because my heat are. I just noticed that this was like that on this side, but not on this side. I just noticed that about this jersey, that it's made two different ways. Huh. Never noticed that about this jersey. That's kind of weird. And then it had, hmm, interesting. Never noticed that about this jersey. But I'm going to do some mugs because I dropped them off. There are some other people that I need to give mugs to at Zion Imani School in the morning. So I'm going to make them now. And I figured I'd go live with you guys and make these. And I'm like, since I had to put four on a sheet, I made mine, the one, like, it's a phrase that I love from Chloe's song, It's on Purpose, I'm Doing It Big, from Have Mercy. And then the one for my sister-in-law that just says blessed. So yeah, I'm gonna do these four mugs. I decided on these to put Philippians 4, 10, and 13 on here also. So that's a little bit different from the way that it was before. And this is the amplified version. So I decided to put that on the other side. And that's what I'm going to do now. This particular one is not on 13 by 19. This is 11 by 17 paper. 13 by 19 would have been a bit of a waste for the extra space, as you can see with this, where it goes to now. I mean, I probably could have gotten at least one more on here because I could have moved these up, but four mugs, on 11-ounce mugs on a 11 by 17 sheet of paper. And that's what we're going to do. All right. So while I cut these out, I'm going to introduce myself. Just in case you are new here and you don't know who I am Shakia, the professor of SILAHOLICS Anonymous and the product line Honestly Speaking. So that's us right there. Oh, you can't even see it this time. Hold on. Let's see. Can I tilt it up there? There we go. So our product is Honestly Speaking. I used our sublimation paper and ink to print these out. You can find our products on shop.silaholics.anonymous.com. Also my 11-ounce template, and it just makes it so much easier to where everything is perfectly lined up. All I have to do is just cut within the borders, which you probably can barely see, but there is a very, very light border. And as long as I cut that, I put it around my mug, I don't have to worry about the positioning of it or anything like that. Even if I just do one side, I always still print the whole thing because that assures that my design is going to be in the middle. I don't have to worry about if I'm too far up, too far down, putting a bunch of tape. I just wrap this around there, 2 pieces of tape, and it's going into the mug press. So with this one, I'm going to use the mug press. I'm not going to put them in an oven. I'm not using a Cricut mug press. It's my regular mug press. If you've been around here long enough, you know the name of it, but I'm not going to say the name anymore, which I also need to take that off of there. Too many of my followers have had issues with this particular company, and we don't roll like that. We support nothing but the best and people who have great customer service. So I'm not going to necessarily say the name from where this mug press is from. I mean, it works great. You can research it, go through some other videos and find out the name, but I just won't be supporting and kind of calling that name out because too many of my followers who have gone over to, and purchased from their company, based on my recommendation, have gotten burned over there. And, things aren't working. They aren't trying to replace it or get it fixed. It's a hassle. So yeah, I won't be recommending that company by name anymore. And I just remember that I need to go through and not have it on my videos anymore either. Whew. These were designed and set up. Well, the blessed one is from designbundles.net. That was in their dollar deals from last month, but all the other ones I designed in Silhouette Studio, printed from Silhouette Studio. These were printed from my Epson 7720 printer. I have a video on my print settings and all that kind of good jazz. So because I put the line on it when you're cutting this away, you have to make sure that you actually cut away like the line. So you want to cut inside of it. If not, you're going to see that line on your mug, and we don't want that. So you have to make sure that you are fully cutting away the outside border. Yes, the template is on my website. The way that it's set up, it's just for Silhouette Studio. It's not for anything else. I don't have my glasses on, y'all. And then because I've had them on like for so many days, once you take them off, it's really hard to see. So this is kind of how it is set up. And so this kind of tells you the center of like the right side, the left side. This is just the center of the mug in general, which like this particular one here is made to where it is centered on like the middle. So it'll be in like the front of the cup because I made it go all the way around. But it's set up and the colors pretty much tell you like what it's to. So if I'm doing something where I'm doing a full wrap mug where it goes underneath the handle, like this one, I take my background. Wrong one. So you see where it says handle? That's telling me where the handle is. I take my background all the way to that and I can add words and stuff, but these are done in the oven where I go all the way around. So that's a full bleed one. All right. Oh, I lost my scissors. Y'all know I'm quick to lose some stuff. Be sure to share this video out, guys. I didn't share it out because I'm trying to hurry up and finish this. My family is in there screaming, so my heat must be doing something because they're in there screaming, and I need to go watch my heat. I do have on my Haslam jersey, so I'm geared up for our first home game, so I got to hurry up, but I wanted to get this done so that I could have these when we drop Zion Imani off to school tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. I can't see. I need my glasses, Jesus. Couldn't tell if that was cut off or not, but I think I did. Oh, I'm be so mad if I end up seeing that stupid little ghost line. I think I'm going to cut a little bit off the top just for the heck of it. And I should probably use my paper trimmer. That's probably what I should use to make sure that I get it off. But you have to make sure you cut off the outline. Which file are you referring to? Which file are you referring to? And I'm sorry, hello and good evening to everyone who has joined me tonight. I didn't go through my traditional hellos, but this is me trying to work fast. I want to go watch my heat. And I think tomorrow I'm going to design some because I got the post notification. It's coming up because it's November. That's Founders Week for our church. So I want to make something with Bishop on it because it's Founders Week. Well, if you're referring to this, I designed this myself. I don't have it set up like this anywhere. The living part, I have that in a file, but I just added blessed and highly favored to it. So I just created this like a custom design, but this part is on my website where you can get this, and it has living unapologetically. And then there's like some other like phrases you can put under it, or you can just put your own saying underneath. And then this, I just copied the full on scripture and resized and all that. So this is not something that is a file that's available. And then this one, again, I designed it because I love that song. And so, yeah, I just designed it. That's not a file that you're going to find somewhere. It's on purpose. I'm doing it big. But this is on, I got this one from designbundles.net during their dollar deals. So it's still on their site. You just won't get it for $1. And I'm going to be putting these on. I have 2 color changing mugs and then 2 regular mugs. All right, all cut out. So I don't know which one I'm pulling up first. Ooh. I'm just going to open this up and whichever one is in here. So this looks like a regular mug. Yep. Like I said, I have 2 color changing and 2 regular. And where's my rag to wipe this down? I don't really wipe it down with alcohol or anything like that. I just wipe it down with a little cloth, make sure there's no lint on it. There are no, if I see like excessive fingerprints, I'll wipe it down. Not so much with alcohol. I'll just grab a disinfectant wipe and wipe it down. But this seems to be okay. All right. So for this one, we're going to do this. So because it's already perfectly sized, we just take it, make sure that it's even on the paper. Yes, they're screaming. Oh my gosh, I got to get to the game. And then I'm just going to put 1 piece of tape to hold it on that side and 1 piece of tape to hold it on this side, which my paper shifted just a little. Oh, dang it. My mug press went off. All right, let's turn you back on. Sit that one there so that can heat up. Okay, so this is a color changing one. So as you drink from it, it goes from black to white once you put hot liquids in here. So just going to wipe this down, same way I did the other one. This one, I might need to wipe down with a Clorox wipe, which, where did they go? Oh, way on the floor over there. Hold on. You can use alcohol wipes. You can use alcohol. I don't have any more alcohol in here. So we're just going to use a Clorox wipe that doesn't have ink on it. I don't really like to use, I like the ones that are sitting out because this is going to be extremely wet. I don't like them when they're extremely wet. It takes too much to get them to dry. Need to let that one sit out a little bit so I can wipe down the other ones. Man, why do you look like that? It's like a weird film on this. I've never had to wipe these down so much, but it's like a weird film on it. Okay, that one's done. I'm going to put the other blessed and highly favored print on there just as soon as I figure out where I put it at. Where'd you go that quick? Okay, I just cut you out. How could you have disappeared that fast? I literally just cut you out. Seriously? Seriously. Where did this thing go that fast? What the heck? I just cut it out. Y'all think it always be me. It's not me. My office just acts crazy. Okay, so mine I was going to put on there because this is for me. So I'm going to put my It's on Purpose. I'm doing it big. Body language like speaking Spanish. I educate you how to do this. I love that line because that's what I do. I educate people on how to make designs and stuff and do sublimation. We sell the heat tape on our website. It is non-marking, so you don't get those yellow marks with our heat tape. All right, so this one's done. Now there should be another white one. This is color changing. This is the white one. I am making mugs. No, I'm not using the Cricut mug press. Do you have a video on how to prevent lines when printing the 7710, 7720, experiencing small vertical lines on my magenta color when printing? First thing to always do is to do a nozzle check, not a print head cleaning, a nozzle check. If all of your colors are showing perfectly, then it is not something with your ink or any troubleshooting you have to do with that. It is your print settings. It is, but if it's only happening with one color with just magenta, then if you do a nozzle check, you're probably going to see some breaks. And in that case, the best thing to do is watch my video on how to push air, which will force ink through your print head and fill in any missing segments or push out any air that might be in your print head. So that's going to be your best option to get that if it's just a single channel. But how you check that is to do a nozzle check first. And once you do the nozzle check, oh, I was like, I'm missing a mug. Once you do the nozzle check, it will let you know which color is affected, and then you can push air or ink through that channel. Okay, no, seriously. Where did this print? Found it. All righty. So this is the other color changing one. I think I'm actually heated up, so I'm going to put the first one in. So I'm just going to take this, slide it in here. Close it and hit the timer. So it's going to flash. Now, you can't see it from there, but it's going to flash until it reaches the temperature. So the holding temperature was at 330, but it's set to 365. So it's going to flash until it reaches 365, and then it'll count down from 160 seconds. So that one's done. And what am I looking for? The other mug to wipe this down and prep it. I mean, I have a Cricut mug press. I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, it's okay. It's just a press. I don't like the fact that I can't see the time on it. Our paper does not require a lot of time. That thing takes like 5-6 minutes or something like that, and our paper doesn't require that. So I don't like the Cricut mug press for that reason. There's no indicator of when it heats up, when it's ready. So yeah, for me, I'm not impressed by the Cricut mug press. I have one. I've used it. I've done a video or two using it. If I really, really had, like I was on a crunch, I would probably use it, because for that mug press that I have, I need to get another 11-ounce attachment, because the other one is a smaller one and I don't have no mugs that size. So I can do 2 mugs at a time if I get another 11-ounce attachment. So I have to get one of those, and then I'll be able to use both sides of that double mug press. But if I'm doing like a bunch of them, then I will use my Cricut one if I don't feel like using the oven. But normally if I have a lot of mugs, all them suckers are going in the oven or the air fryer. Sometimes even both. If I have a bunch of them to do. Oh my gosh, you love me. You love me. You really, really love me. Thank you so much. Y'all love me for real. Oh my gosh. I'm about to, y'all know I'm a little sensitive. I'm a little wuss. Y'all be having me about to cry. Thank you so much for that. I'm trying to hurry up. I gave Azani Mani a bath already, and I'm like, okay, I got to finish these because it's for his teacher, and then I can go enjoy my heat. Thank you. Yeah, I love this. I mean, like, you don't have to fiddle around with it. Does it go here? Does it go there? All I do is make sure that it is like, it's like the same amount of space, like between the handles, and that's it. I even like on there. So this is that first gray one. I just turned it white. But if you go to that next one, it actually will go right up to the handle, and you really don't have to think about that. But sometimes that one can be a little annoying because it'll bunch up against the handle. So is it counting down yet? See, now it's counting down. It takes like a minute or so for it to heat up, I think, or somewhere in there. I should have timed it. I forget like how long it takes for it to heat up, and then it starts to count down. So all of these are done. I can sit and chit chat with y'all and answer some questions, because I can't do nothing with those until it stops. So what questions do you guys have for me? And did you all share this out and give this video a thumbs up? If you haven't, please do so now. And I guess while that is going, we can go over to my website, shop.silaholics.com. That is where you can get your Honestly Speaking paper and sublimation ink, as well as the base file for how I created that living blessed and highly favored. So you can get that file. All of our files, y'all know I love the numbers, $365. So $3.65 for that particular file. It does come in a studio version, SVG, Photoshop if you want to add embossing to it, glows, drop shadows. So there is a Photoshop file and a PDF file. All right. And I'm trying to go, okay, there we go. So we're going to go back to home. And so just so you know, you're in the right spot. And you can go to our sublimation paper collection here. We have 100 sheets. We only have the 8.5 rolls. And then we have a sample pack if you just want to try it out. We're all out of 8.5 by 14. We can always make some more, but we do have some 11 by 17. I'll probably have that back up sometime tomorrow. And we're done. So take this one out. Oh shoot. Put this one in. and hit the timer. And ooh, I have to move it up some. Oh, this will be the one that goes to my mother-in-law. But it's all the way in there. For some reason, that did not transfer at the bottom. That's kind of weird. Let's move this up, shall we? All right, I'm gonna let that go. Don't know what happened with that, but that one I can give to my mother-in-law. Other than that, 'tis nice. I don't have to worry about it being crooked because it's all on the template the correct way. So I'm not worried about it being slanted or crooked or anything like that. And there is that one with Philippians 4, 10 through 13, the amplified version on the back. So let that cool so we can put it back in the box. How do I wrap my mugs if I'm putting it in an air fryer? If it was like, because there's no pressure, I create pressure. I just take my large. So we sell the heat tape in all different sizes. So I tape it down just to hold it on there. And then I just take a big piece of this and go across it to make sure that it's tight. And then I throw it in the air fryer. That's it. Now, if it's a full wrap one, I don't share that one on live videos. You have to enroll in, well, it's not, you say it's enroll, but you have to basically take the Sublimation boot camp, which is like 12 sessions, or the Sublimation seminar, because in both of those, I show the technique for how to wrap the mug. So either one of those you can take to find out how I do the full wrap mug. But yeah, you'll never get me to share that on a live. Certain things you got to pay for. All right, so we're just waiting for that one. It's already starting to count down. Hopefully that one is high enough. I did move it, and because I didn't fully tape it, hopefully it didn't ghost. That one, is that one mine or is that the other? Hold on, let me see. Which one is that? That might be, yeah, I think that's mine. This is the other living, blessed, and highly favored, I think. Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, that one's mine if it acts crazy. I'm probably going to let it go for a little bit past it just because I moved it, just in case. That's the only sucky part about having one. It's like you have multiple to do. You have to just sit here and wait. This is another reason why I love the air fryer and I love, or my oven, because I can do, like, I literally could have done all of these at one time. Yes, it takes a bit longer in an oven or like an air fryer, convection oven or like an air fryer takes longer because it's not direct heat on top of it, but I could do all of them at one time versus doing one by one by one by one. Any other questions for me while we sit and wait for these mugs to press? There are no questions. I probably won't go through all 4 of them. I just wanted to go and What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to add a little bit more time to this, only because it seems like there's like a little weird area on it. So but the one thing with the color changing one, how you know it's really heated up, it changes colors. It changes to white. So we should be good on this one. I don't know why I'm trying to peek, because once I pull this off, there's really no going back, because you're not going to be able to get it to line up exactly as it was before. Oh, no, this one is good. Yeah, this one is good. It was, so I guess moving it up was a good thing, although there's really nothing at the bottom of this. So I designed this again with, it was made for, I don't know if it was mugs. No, it was made for tumblers, the background. But even though it was made, like it's advertised for tumblers, they're just backgrounds. So the outline of this is a colorful snake background from designbundles.net. And then I use that same one to do our logo. So when you have a good logo, you can make it look however you want when you have a vector-based logo. So I filled it in with the same colors that were, or the same pattern and the same, I sampled the colors for my HS ink. So I have it match my, it's on purpose. I'm doing it big. Body language, like speaking Spanish. I educate you how to do this. Temporary, that's never-ary. I'm necessary. Yes, I am that. I love that song. All right, so this one, well, cool. That's mine. Probably to do like some, when I do my morning, my morning live tomorrow, I'll have my cup and I'll drink from it tomorrow. Feel like I'm on a real talk show. You know, they always have the mugs and stuff. Oh, I know. Why y'all didn't tell me I didn't put the other mug in there? Oh, come on. All right. There we go for that one. Don't let me forget to put the other one in when I take that one out. Really? Really? Thanks. Really, Miss Wool, you just gonna laugh at me. I have the Cricut mug press. It's still in the box. Why? Now is a good time to take it out, because mugs are a really, really quick and easy one to sell. You can bundle it up. You can advertise them as good, inexpensive, like office gifts and things like that. So yeah, it's a good time to crack open that mug press, because that's good money. That's a good moneymaker for the holiday season, because people want warm drinks like hot teas and hot cocoa and coffee and stuff. Even drinks his eggnog from a mug. Of all the times, he doesn't even drink stuff like that, but he always drinks his eggnog from a mug. So this is a great time to advertise mugs. It's starting to get a little nippy. So people want, even actually MJ uses. So I got some of the camper mugs, which won't break. And we also have some more of the stainless steel ones. Wait, where's my stainless steel mug? So I'll end up making him some with either the camper mug, which won't break, or the stainless steel ones, because he's not getting no ceramic one. So not counting down, and I meant to time that on how long it took for it to start the countdown. She says, I have some of everything. You name it, I got it. So you should be making good bank. All right, we are officially counting down. And I'm trying to anymore, and I just remember. Ooh, you got a glow forge. All right, share to a group. What are my children going through? Okay. All right, 27 seconds left. And when I put the next one in, I'm going to set my timer to remind myself how long it takes for it to start to count down, because I really don't remember. I want to say it's like 60 seconds. So if you add that on to it, which the paper says it's like 220 seconds is where you should be for the mugs, for that paper. So I think it's like a minute, and then you set it for like 160. Ooh, sound like that cracked. What was that? Did something crack? Sounded a little funky. All right. We're going to put this one in. Oh, come on. All right, let me maybe loosen this up some, because it definitely sounded like it was cranking. All right. Hit the timer. And no, cancel. Stopwatch. Start. Hopefully this doesn't break on me. It sounded like it cracked. When I took it off, I heard something that crackled. And this, I did the same thing with our logo for HS Ink Designs. I made it the same colors of this so that it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. I mean, it's not focusing, but you can see it has the same colors that are in here. So there's that one. Ooh, you gonna fall. Don't fall over. And this is the last one. Yes, I have several videos on how to do tumblers. So just search Honestly Speaking and then Sublimation tumblers. There are quite a few of them on that. Awesome. I know, isn't that one nice? That one comes from Design Bundles. That one is for my mother-in-law because I can't send a mug to my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law and I have, oh, that's what I forgot to do. The one for my father-in-law. I have to design that one in the morning. Okay, it's not counting down yet. Oh, it actually took longer to count down than I thought. Actually, we're at 2 minutes. It's not counting down yet. Oh, now it's counting down. So it took like 2 minutes. So I actually probably can take that time down some. That 160 is actually probably too high because it took like 2 minutes for that to get to temperature, but it's still heating. And our paper starts to sublimate at a really, really low temperature. So I wonder where can I stop that at? I probably can do like 60 seconds. I kind of want to see. That one is which one? That is the other living one. I could always give that one to my mother-in-law as well. I kind of want to stop that one. I think I'm going to stop it at 75. So then, I mean, that still would have been over like 3 minutes because it only needs 220. Auto missed the whole first half. Thank you. 2 minutes. 2 minutos. All right, so let's see how this comes out, shall we? It's just a mug. If it's not right, then I can always make another one. But I'm going to stop it where it didn't go the full because it actually took 2 minutes to heat up. So let's see if I can get a peek, which I doubt I can. I underestimate the power of that lovely paper that I call Honestly Speaking because it sucked. So I can actually take it down because it took 2 minutes for it to actually get up to temperature. Oh, wait, I meant to do it like this. Bam! And I stopped that when it, and I meant to stop it really at like 60, like only 70 seconds of press time. But I stopped it once it got down to what, like 70. So there was still technically over a minute left on it. And we're done. Because it really only takes 220. But that one starts low and then it heats up. So say 220 means 220. And you see how taking that up because it was in the wrong spot, I got the full logo and Philippians this time. I'm telling y'all, Honestly Speaking paper is bomb.com. Y'all better go on head over to shop.SILAHOLICS Anonymous and get you some Honestly Speaking paper. So this is starting to cool down. So the black is starting to come back. And as there's hot liquid in here, it will basically be not white. It's like an off-white, but now that it's cooling down, it's turning back black. Oh, this is also the color changing one. So we have these two. And there's no difference in the quality. This is the one that we did in, we only, where we stopped it when it got to 70. Well, I think it's probably like about a little past 70. I meant to do it at 75. And this is the one that went the full time. Now, this, they're going to look slightly different because this is pure white. This is off-white because it's the color changing one. So it looks different. But as far as just saturation, it's the same. There is no fading of it. So you can do much lower temperatures. That's the one thing that I love about our paper. You can do those lower temps. And then, of course, this one. Look at the black, dude. Do you see what I see? That black. And this is plain paper setting. This is not premium matte. I'm telling you, you don't have to. All these other people are all these other ink people, paper people. They want you to waste your ink, and you're just going to keep buying more and more. I mean, we want you to buy more, but I'd rather you have more ink to make more money. And then the more money you make, you can then come back and support us. So you can print plain paper setting. I don't use premium matte. The only time I use premium matte, certain thing, like for certain like things for tumblers, I'll find myself having to use premium matte. Like if it's like a lot of dark colors on it, for certain tumblers, just because of how they're made. But for the most part, I always use plain paper setting. Like, y'all see that? Do you see it? Do you see it? It is black. The way that it is designed, now for tumblers, yes, but this is direct heat, so it should be fine. This one was, well, I didn't let that one stay for the full time, but it probably still would have, because even with the mugs, most people have to do like 13 minutes with mugs, and when I did this one in the oven, it was 5 or 5.5 minutes for this, and this has a lot of dark colors on it. So thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go. It's halftime, but I can go get my food. That way I'm ready. Since we're winning, I can go and get my food and prepare for the second half. I'm already in my heat gear and ready for this win, which means tomorrow's Friday. We just might get, well, I don't want pizza. I just want some breadsticks and some chicken wings. But whenever the Heat win, Papa John's is 50% off. So yeah, I like it when they win. When I want pizza. Yeah, some people have to do like 13, like in the oven, they have it on there. They have like 13 minutes or something like that because it's ceramic. It takes a little bit longer for it to heat up in an oven, but it's like 5-6 minutes. I've heard some people say they do their mugs in like 10 to 13 minutes. Not over here in these parts. Not gonna happen, Captain. MJ is screaming his head off. What the heck just happened? Something great must have happened because MJ is over there screaming his head off. But yeah, I'm done, y'all. Thank you so very much for joining me. I need to do some masks also because I need to make some for Zion Imani. I just got these little kitty masks in from Amazon, which I have no idea where they're at. So I need to make him some new masks, but I will do that tomorrow because the heat press is already off and I don't want to do them with the easy press. Masks to me just need good pressure and I prefer to do them with the heat press. So I will be doing those tomorrow. Right? So, whoa, just flashed. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're watching over on YouTube and you are not subscribed. Maybe this just showed up in your feed. Make sure that you do hit the subscribe button as well as the bells that you're notified whenever I release new content or I go live. I will be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. That is my general talk. We talk business, we talk crafting, we talk sublimation, we can talk shirts, we talk heat transfer vinyl, things like that. So be sure to come back and join me tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our live chat with the professor. It will be on the Honestly Speaking YouTube channel. That's where that one airs. On Facebook, be sure to like and follow us, Silaholics Anonymous, as well as Honestly Speaking. Be sure to join our Facebook groups, Honestly Speaking, 365 Sublimation, and Silaholics Anonymous Silhouette Help. There's something just flew in my eye, y'all. This is what happens when you don't have your glasses on. Your eyes are vulnerable and stuff can fly in your eye. But join our Facebook groups and visit my website and my academy. The direct link for our site is shop.SILAHOLICS.com, but it's always in the description of each and every one of my videos. So until next time, guys, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be ink credible.